everybody and welcome to Taff's Word. This is another transfer update, but I've quite accurately named this video 4 in, 4 in Limbo. So basically saying that we've got 4 that we've signed, and then we got 4 that we don't know if they're going to sign. So that's basically why I've called it that. So let's dive straight into it, right? So we've signed 4 players. I know we've skipped over the one of them in the last transfer update video, and we speculated on the future of Joe Day because of this signing. So the first one was, here we go, Tom King. So we signed him from Millwall. He's a 24-year-old goalkeeper, and he's quite recently been out on loan to AFC Wimbledon and to Stevenage. So basically the usual can't wait to get started was his tweet on joining the club. We haven't heard an awful lot from him, so hopefully there'll be more to hear from him as time goes on. So at 24 years old, Michael Flynn has basically said the following. The 24-year-old... So, Flynn didn't say anything. So, the 24-year-old signed his first professional contract with Millwall in 2014 and went on to enjoy loan spells at Welling United, Braintree, Stevenage, and most recently AFC Wimbledon, where he's seen some good first-team action as he did at Stevenage. So, Football League experience there. After completing the deal, manager Michael Flynn, this is pretty, he said what he said. I'm thrilled to welcome Tom to the club. He has a good amount of experience at this level and is at an age where he will continue to improve, which is good. It should provide us with a healthy amount of competition between the sticks for the upcoming season. Tom reminds me of Joe Day when he first came to the club. He is a very talented goalkeeper and I look forward to working with him. I know he is looking forward to settling in and getting amongst the lads for pre-season. So there you go, that is Tom King, signing number 1. Now, let's move on to signing number 2. So that there is Kyle Hawkins. I think that's how you're going to pronounce his name. So here we go, Kyle Hawkins. He is a 23-year-old defender signed from West Bromwich Albion. He's had loan spells at the likes of Port Vale, Cambridge, Mansfield. Even Port Vale fans taking time to tell us how much of a good signing that we've actually got. This is what Kyle had to say on his Twitter when he signed. Delighted to have signed for Newport County. Looking forward to the new challenge. Also, I'd like to thank everyone at West Bromwich Albion for the past 12 years. Has some great memories there. Wish them all the best for the future, as you do. Right then, so on the article from signing Kyle. Right, so after completing the deal, manager Michael Flynn said, I'm delighted to have Kyle on board. He's a young, promising centre-back who has the potential to play higher. He's been coached by those I hold in very good regard. Kyle is someone I've kept my eye on for almost over 2 years, and even tried signing him on loan in the past. It's a fantastic deal for us because he's got a promising future ahead of him. So there's a potential moneymaker there. 23 years old. We wanted him on loan, so he could have ranked along the likes of Ben White and Regan Poole even. So another good signing in the bag there by the signs of it. So sorting out the defence. Next up, let's see if you can get this right. I think I've nailed it. I really do. I think I've really nailed this one. So, Lazar Stojsavljevic. Now, I think that is how you pronounce it, given how you pronounce other Eastern European names. So here we go. Lazar Stojsavljevic. He's a 21-year-old defender from Millwall. Can play centre-back, but then also left-back, so a left-sided central defender. So after signing, so after Lazar put pen to paper, he said, I'm absolutely delighted to sign with the club and get the deal done. I'm fresh from my time at Millwall, where I train with quality players. I can't wait to get started. So, yeah, another good one to get over the line by the signs of it. A lot of promise around him. So Newport County AFC are delighted to announce the signing of young, exciting centre-back Lazar Stojsavljevic on a 2-year deal. The versatile 21-year-old defender who primarily plays as a left-sided centre-back began his career at National League Southside Woking. So he obviously did something good at Woking back when they would have been in a National League, and enough to get Millwall to take a punt on him. obviously not quite worked out for him there, but there's got to be something about the guy. After breaking through Woking's youth ranks, Lazar made 5 appearances for the Cards, scoring once before moving to the Championship side Millwall after a successful trial with the London club upon the end of his contract in the summer of 2018. So there you go, another promising looking signing there. Let's move on to the fourth and final one. So the club quite funnily put out a Marvel GIF. For me, I thought that meant that they were going to re-sign Matt Dolan, super Matt Dolan, Marvel superheroes. But then no, Marvel Ekpeteta or Ekpetita. I think the latter is how you're going to pronounce it. So here we go, Marvel Ekpetita, 23-year-old defender from Hungerford Town. He was Hungerford's captain in the National South. And not only can he play centre-back, but he's actually a full-back for either side. On signing for the club, Marvel tweeted this: "I'm grateful and delighted. Michael Flynn contacted me and gave me the opportunity to step up into the professional game with Newport County. Looking forward to getting started in pre-season and for what my first season in the Football League brings. Amber Army," or hashtag Amber Army, hashtag NCAFC. So David Ander will be happy with that one. So very promising signings there for us, to be honest with you. On signing Marvel, let's have a little look at a bit of an article. Marvel joined Hungerford after spells with several non-league clubs, including AFC Hayes, Bishop Stortford and Chelmsford City. London-born Marvel captained Hungerford for the entirety of last season. He has notched up more than 140 first-team appearances for the clubs he has played for so far in his career. Newport County AFC have now signed the talented young defender on a 2-year contract. So to captain a club, doesn't matter if it's 2 divisions below, to captain a club at 23 years old is great, and to have played over 100 first-team games, at that kind of age, to have already played that many means he's got an awful lot of experience under his belt. So a very exciting signing nonetheless. So for that now, that bolsters our defensive options right up. It means we currently have 2 options for goalkeeper, with an offer that has been made to a fourth player, a third goalkeeper in Joe Day. But with Tom King signing, for me, I think it's the end for Joe Day, but we'll get to him shortly. Let's have a little look at the players who we've got left to sign up. So first of all, Matt Dolan. Matt Dolan obviously had a better season last year than the one before. He's been offered a contract. For me, I think he'll sign. Obviously, I'm just predicting these. Next is Josh Labardi. Was in limbo with the club last season. Didn't end up signing. Recovered from his injury. Got to train with the club. Re-signed for the club. Played some key parts, even though we'd like to have seen a bit more of him. Played some key parts in a very successful season for us. I think this time he's going to commit to the club, so I think he will sign. Mickey Demetriou. Now, if you look at the defenders that we've signed and who we've got left already, Scott Bennett doubles up as an anchor and a centre-back. We already have Mark O'Brien, Wilmot for right wing-back. So with Kyle Hawkins, he'll be a centre-back, predominantly to replace the departing Regan Poole. Obviously, he was only on loan. Lazar Stojsavljevic has got Mickey Demetriou written all over him. So hopefully that doesn't mean that Demetriou's on his way. Marvel Ekpetita is going to be utilised throughout all of the defence. So for me, I think looking at it, we could do with signing up one more defender. So hopefully that one more will be Mickey Demetriou, although I think he will leave. Finally, Joe Day. As we said, I think the writing's on the wall with Joe Day, with the fact that we've signed Tom King and we already have Nick Townsend for another season. For me, I think Joe Day is going to leave also. So there we go then, guys. There's a bit more of a better roundup of our current transfer business. So hopefully you've taken that in and learned a little bit more about these players that we signed, and hopefully, hopefully I'm wrong with regards to who's staying and who's going. Hopefully Demetriou, Labardi, Dolan and Day all sign up. and it basically mean Nick Townsend would be on his way if Day did. But I can't help but think Day's gone, and now we just got to sit back and wait for Mickey Dimitriou to make his mind up. I think the other two midfielders will stay though. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. More of this coming out as and when we sign more players, so keep your eyes peeled for it. Thanks for watching again, and until the next time, cheerio for now, and as always, the county. Many thanks for watching the latest content on the Amber Army channel. Please make sure you leave us a like, make sure you subscribe for more content, both for the neutral football fan and also plenty of Newport County. Even more Newport County content can be found on the club's iFollow channel on the link above. It is just £4.49 per month to subscribe to that service. And those of you feeling extra generous can also support us on Patreon on the link at the bottom there. That would be a monthly donation of your choice. Thank you again, make sure you've subscribed, and as always, up the county.